I was recently watching a video of a well-known comedian, and one of his remarks was, he was talking about millennials, and he said, "You guys are the fruitiest generation there's ever been." And as a person who is now old, who is admittedly stuck in the past, yes, I'm old, I'm old-fashioned, I'm out of it, I'm not in sync with what's going on right now, yes. But that is just a fact. I can't help it. And it's hard to get used to. If you were like me, a teenager in the 70s, where a guy was not supposed to care so much about his appearance, especially not supposed to spend a lot of time working on his hair and his clothes and stuff like that. I guess you would call it my training. That's just how it happened. That's just how I developed, where I was just culturally schooled by my peers in the idea that a guy doesn't obsess about his appearance. Right or wrong, that's how it is. I first started noticing this back in the early 80s when I was working as a delivery person, making a pizza delivery. I think I was 23 years old at the time. I was making this delivery to an apartment. It was an apartment where there was nothing in the apartment but a mattress on the floor. And this sort of rock musician-looking kid was receiving the pizza delivery, and what I assumed was his girlfriend was there too. And while I was giving them the stuff and they were paying me and everything, they were having a conversation. And the conversation was, the kid happened to mention, "I have to go to court Thursday, and I'm out of styling moose." And, oh man, it was just like, alright, first of all, so obviously he's got no money, but his biggest headache is not he doesn't have food, not he doesn't have anything in his apartment, bare survival level, which is fine, but his concern with having no money and having nothing was that he was all out of styling moose. And being out of styling moose was a problem because he was going to court on Thursday. I hoped he wasn't going to court for a violent crime or something like that. My God. I hope it was something trivial that he was going to court for. But man, it just struck me. At the time, I knew a lot of judges, and I was just thinking, I'm sure the judge is going to say, oh, this guy looks just like Vince Neil of Motley Crue. He's got the styling moose treatment where his hair is all rocked out and just looks perfect. So I'm going to be favorable toward him. I'm going to give him good treatment. I'm really going to be prejudiced in his favor because he looks just like he should be in Motley Crue. Go figure, as the saying goes.